So I've been having some noise problems in the old rear brakes on the old Prius. I've let it go a little too long, so we're going to take a look at it. Yeah, I also just broke my tripod, so I had to fix it real quick. It's been a bad evening. Let me get you this thing here. Oh boy. I don't know if you can see in there, but that's not right. That's the rotor. We got a little something going on. So I'm going to have to pull this wheel and see what the heck we got going on in there. Some dragging and grinding. Let's see. These Prius wheel covers are a real piece of work. Oh my gosh. I hate them. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Yeah, let's see if we can break it. There we go. Oh, I don't even know what size these slugs are. Let's see. The most worn. No. Gotta be this one. These are so worn. They don't even have no. Oh, that one does. It's 21 millimeter. In case you were curious. All right. This is probably gonna be loud as well. You know what? I got a little bit ahead of myself. I think I'm probably gonna want to jack this thing up. That's better. Let's try that. Well, hey, the wheel wasn't frozen on, so that's good. Now, I changed these brakes a few years ago, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, let's take a look. Oh boy, that rotor's looking in fine shape. Ow, oh, that hurt. I'm sure I'll be all right. So, again, there's really not much to see here other than, wow, that's a nice looking rotor. I'm thinking I must not have replaced that. I think I just must have thrown new pads on it and said, we'll let it ride. I'm thinking, has to be. Well, let me grab some tools. Oh boy. Let me grab some tools, I'll bring you back. Okay. 14 millimeter, apparently. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, the clip. Oh, that's nice. The clip came completely off. Oh, wonderful. This happened the last time. Well, let me see if I can get you in here. Oh boy. Just about fell over. Let me get you in here. See that right there? That is the back of the pads. See how there's like no gap between the pad and the rotor? But on this side, I don't know if you can see. Oh, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, the lighting is terrible here. How about in here? Maybe. Right, oh, right there. I don't know if you know what you're looking at. You know what you're seeing. Where those two little stripes, there's some pad on the front, some backing material. The back has none, which means these are sitting in there cattywampus. That's exactly what happened last time. Oh, I tell you. Yeah, this is not, these pads are not wearing properly. I gotta get this light out of the way. This is, you know what I need? I need my headlamp. That's it. Okay, this might be better. Maybe. So, that's the pad right there. And I think they end up kind of getting, I don't know, caught up in the little retainers here. And then they don't, there we go. Yeah, that's exactly what happened the last time. Yeah, it's not been that long. That ain't right. Well, it looks like I got to get a new set of pads. Oh, look at that. There's plenty there. No. Nope. Yeah, this is the second time now. Excuse me. Let's see how bad the backside is. I haven't looked at that yet. Oh my. There's nothing left. Well, I wouldn't have believed it, but yeah. I've gone through now 2 sets of rear brakes without the fronts even being close. There's got to be a problem here. Got to be a problem. Well, I'm gonna have to go run and get some brake pads. Looks like. Well, hey, I got some new pads, and turns out I'm glad I asked them. I thought I got these from the old AutoZone back in the day, and I said, "Hey, can you look up the warranty information?" I said, "I'm pretty sure I bought these pads here." They said, "Yeah, we can look that up." And it turns out April of 22, I had done these, and yeah, so I got to take the old pads back, and then they'll give me my money back. Well, how neat is that? That is pretty neat, I'd say. So, warranty for the win. Now I got to get, okay, so that'll work. So this little tool here, I don't know if you've never done rear brakes before. These special little universal tools, and despite them being a universal tool, they don't work on all rear calipers. But rear calipers actually spin. They rotate. So this has to be cranked back in. You can't just push on it with a C-clamp like you would a normal front caliper. So I'm going to have to do that, and I'm going to need both hands to do it. So I'll set you down. You have to get a little lubrication on that. Actually, I think I have some right here. I tell you what, I'm having a terrible time here. If you hadn't noticed, there we go. Now we're getting there. Now, probably should have gotten new rotors as well, but we're just going to let it ride. I'm sure these new pads will resurface them for us. They'll be good as new. They'll be good as new. So apparently they told me I just got to bring in the old pads. I don't know if I said this earlier. Probably did. You guys got to bring in the old pads, and then they'll give me my money back. What the world? All right. Well, I got to grease these pins too. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe. I wonder if I didn't take these pins out and grease them. See, I don't know. Let's bring you over here. These right here. See, these right here are supposed to move. And that's where the caliper bolts to. So when the caliper squeezes the pads onto the rotor, the caliper needs to be able to slide as the piston comes out. As the piston comes out on the old caliper, this whole caliper needs to slide so that this pad that's on the outside can be pulled in to the rotor as the other pad gets pushed into the rotor. So the whole contraption has to be free floating. And if these are locked up, then the one pad on the inside, which would be this one, that's going to wear faster than the other one. I'd say, yeah. Now, this one didn't just wear slower, but it wore completely uneven. That ain't right. That ain't right. So anyway, yeah, that's much better than it was, but it's still not great. The other one, locked up. Maybe I didn't grease those last time. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Whew. Well, I'm going to have to do what I didn't want to do. That little rascal does not want to come out. Oh my. So I had to take the bracket completely off. And this one, oh boy. It's okay now, but not pretty. Yeah, I forgot. I did have an issue with this last time. I do remember. Once I took it apart, I saw what was going on. There's a little rubber boot, really, on the end of the pin. And it had been swollen and was very, very tight. And I had tried to make it work before, and I think it just completely just bound it up. So I did the wrong thing and took that off, just greased it up, and we're going to let it ride. So, I mean, it can't be worse than it was, can it? Probably not. So maybe I'll be able to get this put back together. And of course, I still got the other side. Although it may not even be this bad. Who knows? This is the only one that was screeching and grinding. One thing I did see, because I was curious, since the backside pad was all the way down to the metal here, I thought, oh, I wonder how bad this rotor is. Oh, look at that. That's nothing. That's perfect. Oh yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good with that. So I'm sure that'll clean up with a couple of heavy braking situations. So yeah, maybe I can get this thing back together. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but are you even? Oh boy, I don't even know. I don't know what you're even seeing from back there. But this has got to go back on now. I think it'll work. Can you see better than I can see? Because I can't see a thing. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm losing it. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Get. Oh my. Oddly enough, on the Prius, I thought it was. I tell you what, I'm about to lose it. What seems to be the issue here? As I was saying, oddly enough, the caliper bolts and these bracket bolts are the same size. That's unusual. That's highly unusual. I must have forgotten about that. How long is this bolt? Is it even going in? Oh. And that's probably about right. About 4 swats. Perfect. All right, now clips. These stupid retainer clips. Terrible. I hate them. But you have to use them. That's what the pads sit in. Oh my goodness gracious. I feel like my headlamp's about to die. Probably is. Perfect. These clips are absolutely a nightmare. I'm going to have to lay on the ground, get this figured out. I'll have to bring you back. This is unreal. These clips are the bane of my existence. I don't like them. All right, I should know better by now. Had to take it out and literally use the angle grinder to shorten the pads because they won't fit in the brackets or the little clippy dips. If they're too long, and they never fit, they're always too long. So had to cut those down with the old angle grinder, and now they slide in nicely. I should have done it at the beginning. I always have to end up doing that, and I'm not smart enough to learn. So finally got the pads in. Now caliper's got to go back on, and yeah, I think it's going to be done. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is the longest, maybe the longest a brake job like this has taken me. So I don't even know if I can do this one-handed with the camera. Probably not. Oh, something like that. And caliper bolt here, maybe. Oh, geez, Louise. This is, I tell you what, do yourself a favor when you're doing brakes. Get yourself either a file out. I tell you what, holding the camera and the light and trying to start a bolt. I thought I had it. Apparently not. I don't even know. I don't even know where the other caliper bolt is. That's how bad things have gotten here. I've been writhing around out here like nobody's business. I can't even find it. I can't tell if that's cross-threaded at this point. I'm not even sure I care, to be honest with you. Oh, that's great. Spinning the whole caliper pin. Well, I believe. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. There it is. Found it. Let's see. Can I get the other one? Can I get the other one started? I don't know. You can't see anything. You don't know what's going on anyway. Now, the real question is that pin spinning? Of course it is. Now I got to get an open-end wrench to put on that so that this thing, oh, yeah, so that right there stops spinning. I don't want that to spin. Oh, it ain't one thing, it's another. Who needs a wrench? And you can use a vice grip. Oh my gosh. Of course. Sorry for the motion sickness. You just have to trust me that I'm going to put this back together again. It's actually going to work. On top of the fact that I haven't even gotten to the other side yet. Look at that, I can tighten up my hand. How neat is that? Well, wasn't nearly as much of a problem. Well, how about that? It's back together. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. Now it's got to put the wheel back on.